I even look at. Meanwhile, in Enderall, that's not happening. And it's like, okay, what's the difficulty spike? Like, why is it here? Like, of all things, like, why is it here? Like, what does this serve to prove? Like, does this create that difficulty that everybody's been asking for? And the funny thing is like, the difficulty of the Enderall that I'm playing, it's my normal Skyrim difficulty, which is Adept. I have played Skyrim in harder difficulties, and I've been sort of okay. It mostly depends on your beginning loot pool. And by that I mean like what enchanted items you will be able to get at the very beginning. That plays a huge part in how fast you can go up. Which is insane. But for Enderall, everything gets turned upside down. Like, everything literally gets turned upside down. And the only thing that I can say that, like, I am not 100% surprised about is the fact that, like, every time I go on Skyrim, I feel like turning it off, right? And I actually have a very good reason why this is like my new thing for it. I've gotten sick and tired of Skyrim. Before, when Skyrim first came out, I wasn't too impressed by it. Like, I wasn't too like happy about it because it was taking over like Oblivion mods kind of thing, because like everybody's like, "Oh, Skyrim's the new game. Let's ditch Oblivion," kind of thing, right? And I was like, I don't want to play Skyrim. And, like, people are just abandoning my favorite game, so I'm done with that. And then I found like some really good Oblivion mods later on. No, it's not that. What am I looking for here? It's not that, but it's like, it's close to that. Okay, I just want the low one though. It's just wood around it. Okay. How do you make that again? Wooden planks. Okay. Okay. I need iron, don't I? Nope. Iron. Sure, I'll just grab a stack. Why not? No. There we go. You can have your iron back. You can have your wooden planks back. And you can have your stack, which will do that, which is awesome. And that will help out with the stacks in here at least a little bit. I should just go start teaching a lot of the Pokemon just new moves kind of thing. And especially with the TRs, because with TRs, they break. So they're much more useful into consuming when you can get a chance. Oh, and I'm sorry if I'm like all over the place with what I'm talking about, though. This usually happens with me. Like I lose my train of thought, and then like I have a new one that I want to talk about. Then something else changes. Then I have something else I want to talk about. I apologize for it, though. But it does make for some unique conversations, though. I don't know if I have pointed tripstone somewhere, though. I'll throw it in here for now. And these are all potion ingredients. Then we have soul sand as well. There we go. Okay. Yeah, they'll go in here. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a bunch more of them, and I'm just gonna toss them in here. Because that makes more sense to me. Okay, so let's go and... I want to do something with this wall here, but I just don't know what I want to put, though. I'll throw this in here for now. Okay, I want to do more than that, so let's go and... Okay, hold on, okay. Okay, so you'll have the mint leaf. Then you will have the type boost. There's that. Okay, so let's see. So I want to do the stack upgrade for those two, and I want to do the stack upgrade for at least like one of these up here, I think, right? Like, do you guys... Oh, you guys do have the stack upgrade. Okay, so hold on. I'll take these stack upgrades because they're not being useful. I shouldn't say that. They are useful, they're just not being used properly. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go onto this. We're going to slide one of those. It's going to be useful. We're going to slide one of those. That's going to help out with that. And I think all of these go into the first one. Like this one. Oh. That's such a weird thing for it to go to. Okay. Okay. So where does this one... So where can I put this one that's going to be actually very helpful? I guess right there? Yeah, so those two, it's not very helpful. It's not really doing much of anything. For here, it's not doing anything either. But I definitely know for potions and such, that can go really crazy. Yeah, I'm just trying to take a look around. Okay. Let's see here. Is there one that's in... No, all of these have one already. Yeah. Okay. I definitely know one of these has like a bunch of arrows that can go into like a gold stack kind of thing. And I definitely want to start using like light blocks instead of like torches though, but we can't because that's a creative mode item. So I can't get that in survival, but I would love to have that. Just so that way though, like the place looks nicer than what it currently is. But yeah, okay, so let's start grabbing our TMs. The TRs, I should say. Yeah. Grab our TRs. Let's see here. So who can learn what, though, is the question. I'm going to take all these. I'm going to throw all those into my inventory. We're going to throw all these from my inventory. Okay, so let's see here. Ancient Power. I think Walking White can learn it. No? Can Ninetales learn it? No. Can... No, I don't think it can learn it. I wish it would just, like, actually tell me that it can't learn it so I can actually, like, just... What Lapras? Oh, you can just double-click them. Okay. I'm guessing Ninetales already has it learned. So let's see. Who could I actually teach it to, though? That are within this party of animals, pretty much. Jousting could be a very interesting mon with it. Nah. We'll toss Ancient Power in here. Nothing. Alright, Aurora Beam. I know you can probably learn it. Cannot be taught Aurora Beam. Huh? Okay. Cannot be taught Aurora... Okay, well, those are the only two I can think of off the top of my head. I mean, Glenman might be able to unlearn it. Okay, so I definitely know Jellicent can. Okay, hold on, okay. Hang on there, buddy. Alright. Recall. Alright. Don't know where these guys are, though. But they're somewhere, apparently. Okay. I love the noise that it makes. I could try to see if Turtonator can learn it. I definitely should, like, bring, like, Larvesta with me. Jellicent, can you learn Aurora Beam? You cannot learn Aurora Beam. Then I'm at a loss at who can learn it, though. Honestly, I don't really care how everything is in terms of in here. I wanted to keep them all in the same general, like when I obtained the Pokemon, because then at the very least, though, like, I can see where it is, but, like, I could obviously just go back into the video and just switch them around. Back to the way that they are, but it's fine. Maybe I should bring Larvesta with me, so the Larvesta can get stronger. Okay. Aurora Beam goes away. Alright. Next one on the list. Avalanche. Honestly, for Avalanche, I don't think... It's not that nobody can learn it. I'm sure I can find something. But, like, why? Like, I don't think there's a Pokemon that I want to teach that Brutal Swing. There's a few I can think of. Maybe you can? No? Crunch. Defog. Defog could be very interesting to have on Staraptor. But I think I'd rather give it to, like, Pidgey or something like that. Like, just a mon that I don't really care for that much. Dive. Don't really have a physical water type. And Magikarp would be amazing with it, because then when it's a Gyarados, you could make full use of it in a sense, but I'll give it to Jellicent. Dream Eater, Jellicent again. You know what, I should probably just grab more than one, though. Or just start, like, tossing all those. Okay, let's see here. I could probably teach you Hail, Surf. Probably learn Nasty Plot, too. But I want to see something. You probably don't know Surf. Hang on. No, you don't. But you know Muddy Water, which is very interesting. But you don't know Surf. Alright. Oh, you don't need to actually write it. Well, you don't need to do it again. Like, you don't need to... You can just right-click and I'll teach it. You can't learn Nasty Plot? That's interesting.